play from that middle pull straight across. So that bucket is actually in play right now, and that is in play. So we play straight across from the middle pull from the dugout. No, straight across, horizontal from like second pull. Second pull.
Okay.
Second pull. Yeah. Second pull straight across. Do it on both sides. And that's all tacked out good there. That ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. We ask that all gentlemen remove all hats and head coverings for the duration of the anthem.
Pocomoke Warriors and Stephen Decatur Seahawks. I'm Mike Hughes. I'm joined today by 2023 Eastern University football commit Jake Mongelli. How's it going, Jake?
It is going great.
All right, man. I'm glad you're here with me today. On the mound today for Decatur is Matt Wright, big, tall left-hander junior, and he'll be throwing to Ryder Sweeney behind the plate. The infield from right to left is Stephen Wade on first base, Foster Smith on second, A.J. Cobb at short, Owen Kinnear on third. Ryan McLaughlin gets another day rest today, dealing with a little bit of a wrist injury. Out in left field, we got Gus Kroll. In center, we got Caden Shockley. And in right field, we got Waylon Hobgood, the usual outfield for Decatur. Pocomoke coming in this game with a record of 3-7, coming off of a 10-4 loss to Y-High. Decatur coming in at 9-1 with a 10-0 win over Y-High. So we'll see what Pocomoke can do today. It's about 70 degrees outside. We got pretty strong wind blowing out to right, kind of alternating between center to right. We've seen a few balls get up in the air and get out of here because of the wind. I'm not trying to take away credit from anybody, but
All right, here we go.
So leading off for Pocomoke, we got number 3, the shortstop, Tony Martin. Click over here and look at Matt Wright's season stats if I can. Let's see, pitching.
Matt Wright has done well this year.
Yeah,
He had that great start against Delmar in the game.
He's looks like he's 2-1 with a save. Can't see his ERA yet. Hang on, let me pull that up. I'm just learning this new software here.
Ball low.
ERA is 2.80.
Matt starts off the count 1-1. Another ball up. Matt is looking to get it in the strike zone.
So we had Matt on after his last time out. Pitched a great game, and he came on and interviewed with my man Tyler Riley, and I was really impressed with how well he spoke. He's just such knowledge of what he's trying to do out on the mound. I was really impressed that a junior in high school would be that thoughtful about what he's doing.
Yeah, he's as he walks the leadoff.
And he's from Cambridge, and I'm from Cambridge, so, you know, that makes him super cool right there. Yeah.
Cambridge.
Yeah.
Up now is Aiden Clayton. Batting in the 2 spot. Squares. Oh, and it gets through.
Yeah, so it looks like a little confusion in the Decatur infield about who was doing what on the bunt defense, and nobody covered second base on the steal. And that man's safe.
Yeah, Pocomoke starts off the game with a runner in scoring position. 0 outs. Foul ball.
Aiden Clayton is the only kid on Pocomoke that I know, and he's a great, great kid. We're both musicians. He plays the saxophone, and he's super at it. I mean, like, extraordinarily super. He's a really, really good saxophone player. Really nice kid, too. A lot of fun to be around. Good personality.
It's interesting. So he gets handcuffed on that one for strike 3.
Yeah, it was a nice pitch up. A little bit up on the breaking ball, but looked like he was sitting fastball and snuck that one by him.
Up now is Eli Scott batting in the 3-hole. Matt Wright shows the move. Eli seems to be crowding the plate. Yeah, he's standing right on the chalk.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, that was never comfortable for me to be that close to the plate. You got to really get your bat head out in front of the ball to do anything with it and not get jammed.
Yeah.
But maybe that's what Eli's, that's his strategy.
And maybe he's got quick hands.
Yeah.
As Eli calls time.
Eli's only in 10th grade.
Sophomore.
Yeah, it's pretty good to be hitting third on the varsity baseball team in 10th grade. Looks like there's an Ethan Scott on the roster too, who's a senior. I wonder if they're brothers. They are, says the person next to me. All right. We got some intel on Ethan Scott. He's going to Salisbury University to study business next year. So maybe we'll see him come in the game later.
Up now, Cooper Hooks, number 8, plays first base for him.
Cooper Hooks going to Salisbury University also, exercise science. So he'll be studying next year.
As he looks at a pitch right down the middle.
Yeah, there you go. Wright's had a couple times. We saw him coming against Parkside, and that's tough to come in out of the bullpen. And he's used to starting, and he struggled a little bit with control in that game. Same a little bit off the bat here.
Comes in for a second strike. 0-2 count.
He's got some nasty stuff, though. Good velocity, good breaking ball. And like I said, he just has a real knowledge of what he's doing out there. Really thoughtful.
Oh, as he pushes one to right field. Catches it. No tag. Too shallow.
Yeah, Hopgood. I was just thinking the other day how Hopgood doesn't get a whole lot of action out there in right field, it seems. And as soon as I think that to myself, of course, first ball's hit out there to him.
Ethan Scott up now.
Oh, Ethan Scott is playing. Okay, there you go. Well, this is Ethan Scott. He's going to Salisbury University for business.
Matt Wright checking on the runner at second.
It's a gnarly tattoo on the inside of his arm there, too, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I like it.
As he looks ball low and inside. He is late on that fastball.
Yeah, a little late. That's going to be a theme today, I would imagine, because Matt can get it up there in the mid-80s usually.
He fights another one off. Matt Wright is looking to end this inning here. One more strike.
Way ahead of this guy. Give him something nasty here.
And he does.
Yep.
Strike 3.
Broke that one off. All right, the end of one half inning. It's 0-0 Decatur. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the first. We'll be right back. All right, we're coming back here. Decatur coming up in the bottom of the first inning. Leading off, as always, number 6, Waylon Hobgood. He'll be followed by A.J. Cobb in the 2-hole. Gus Kroll bats third. Lucas Loring batting fourth. DHing for the pitcher, Matt Wright. Owen Kinnair, who's been really hot lately, batting fifth. Foster Smith after him. Stephen Wade in the 7th spot. Ryder Swanson batting 8th. And Caden Shockley batting 9th as usual.
Waylon up there batting up near almost 400.
Yeah, it looks like he's 375 on the year.
As he takes one to the back.
Yeah. Just getting ready to say, it seems like he's always on base. That's the 4th time he's gotten hit. All right. Let me see. I know he's walked 8 times. The hit by pitch is 4. I don't know if that was 4 before he got hit or after he got hit. Oh, okay. So that's the 5th time he's been hit. All right, so Waylon also has 7 stolen bases on the year, has not been caught. So we'll see what happens.
AJ takes one low.
A.J. Cobb coming up, playing shortstop today. Usually plays second base, but with McLaughlin out, he's swung over, and Foster Smith takes the second base spot. A.J.'s got a home run on, well, it was preseason, but still. He got one out of here. Some would say it was wind aided. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it was all muscle, all technique.
Fouls and off. Getting a little windy.
Yeah, the wind is crazy. And it's just swirling. We're in this tent. I don't know if you can see it on the center field. No, we're just out of the picture. Well, a little bit. You can see
yeah,
our
you can
tent
see it
on
all
the right side of the
screen.
Yeah. But we put up 2 sides of the tent to keep us out of the wind, but the wind is kind of swirled around now, and now we're getting it. Football players don't care, right? You know,
Yeah, we don't care.
you guys wear short sleeves and 30-degree weather.
AJ is looking to hit. Yeah. He does. He ropes one to the left center in the gap. AJ's going to run. Waylon's going home. AJ stops at second.
No throw.
AJ has an RBI double. Start off his day.
Yeah, these Decatur guys they've been hitting the ball lately. As the weather has warmed, the offense has warmed as well. This guy, though, he's been hitting the ball all year long, Gus Kroll. A couple home runs. Batting .462.
Takes one inside.
Gus is going to Christopher Newport University in Newport News next year.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting a good one, man. He's really had a dominant season on the mound and at the plate.
Another ball starting off the count 2-0.
It's another guy we interviewed after one of the games. I can't remember which one, but just really well spoken. Really impressed with him, with the young man.
AJ is going for 3. And he's thrown out. As Gus walks, so.
Nice throw by the sophomore catcher. I was looking at him in pregame throwing down the third. Looked like he had a nice arm. It's a difficult throw for any catcher throwing down the third with a right-handed batter. But he did a real nice job there with his footwork. Got the throw right on the bag, and that was it.
got Lucas Loring up. He is batting in place for Matt Wright. He has to duck out of the way of that one.
Loring batted .444 on the year.
With 15 RBIs, looks like the most on the...
Is that the most on the team?
It looks like it from here. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Him and Owen. As he pops this one up.
So that's going to bring up Canara, the third baseman. Owen's been on fire lately, a couple home runs in his last 2 or 3 games, a couple doubles. Legit power threat right here. Owen's going to Goldie Beacom College up in Wilmington, Delaware next fall.
As he takes inside.
It's a great picture of Owen today on the SDHS Baseball Facebook page. Did you catch that one? It's in black and white. He's coming out of the dugout. It's just a great picture of him.
Ooh, yeah, it's a movement.
He's already dirty. How's he already dirty? I don't know. I didn't see anything. Gus is already dirty too.
As he ropes that one, that might go.
Is gone. Another one. That's going to be home run number 4 on the year for Owen. That was a no-doubter, man.
Yeah, that ball was tattooed.
Yeah, he's really been on fire. Again, I think that's his 3rd home run in his last 4 games or something like that. Maybe 3rd in the last 3 games. I'm not totally sure, but it looked like he got a fastball. He just deposited well over the left field fence.
Yeah, that was a no-doubter.
Yeah. Gives Decatur a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the 1st.
Foster up now.
Foster Smith, second baseman. Foster loves to go opposite field, man. He always going between the third baseman and shortstop, it seems.
Keeps his hands inside the ball.
Yeah. I like this kid. He makes contact a lot, puts the ball in play.
Swing and miss right there.
Yeah, he took a hack at that one. That ball was low and away, though. I think, look, he was out in front of it a little bit.
He wanted to do what Owen did.
Yeah. It's hard not. These guys, I'll tell you, how many home runs is that for this team? That's got to be that's 6. Is it only 6? No, that's home run number 7 on the year. Owen's got 4. Gus Crawl's got 2. McLaughlin's got 1 in limited playing time. Like I said, A.J. Cobb had 1 in the preseason. This lineup can do some damage, man.
(3-1) the count. And he walks. Seems like he's a little shook after that home run.
Yeah, who wouldn't be? I would hate to have to face this lineup, I got to tell you.
Yeah, it seems like it's a never-ending cycle of hits.
It's just a cycle of hits, a cycle of huge dudes. I mean, Owen's like 6'2", over 200 pounds. Foster Smith is over 6 feet. Stephen Wade's a big kid. It's just a lot of big
Gus
dudes.
is big.
Yeah, Gus is huge. Gus has tree trunks for legs, man. It's crazy. So Wade, he puts the ball in play too.
It's a pass ball here. Right. Foster's going to take second base.
Steven hitting .304.
Pretty good for the 7-hitter.
Yeah. A big game recently. It might have been Snow Hill. I'm not sure exactly, but he had a couple RBIs in the game. Not sure which game it was, but recently he had a couple RBIs. Nice game for him. Played a lot of baseball. Part of that 12-year-old team that was so good. One game from the Williamsport World Series.
Another walk.
He takes ball 4 down low in the dirt. So 2 out. And they're going to go talk to the pitcher. Campbell Shea is the pitcher today. He's being DH'd for by Roman Holland in the 6th spot. It's going to bring up the catcher, Ryder Swanson. Swanson, a junior. Saw something today from, I always get PBR, Prep Baseball Report. One of my former students works for them, and they had the top 10 uncommitted catchers for class of 2024. And somebody had written that Ryder should be number 1. He does a nice job. He's really, I think he's settled down a lot as the year's gone on. This is his first year as a starting catcher, and he's super solid back there.
He was also on that 12U team.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah, he was. Comes the pitch. Goes back. That gets through. They are going to take bases. Both Steven and Foster advance, putting runners on 3rd and 2nd for Ryder.
Yeah, you hate to see that. Giving up the extra base. Now you got 2 guys in scoring position for Ryder, who's also been coming around with the bat. Batting .273.
Oh, he's going to walk, which leaves bases loaded for Caden Shockley.
And there's another guy who's been hitting well. Caden's he's been driving the ball all over the park lately. So coach is gonna come out and talk to Campbell Shea here. We're gonna take a break. We'll come back in just a second with more Decatur baseball.
Looks like they're done their talk.
See if he can get out of this and limit the damage. Bases loaded here, 2 outs.
It's a little bit different of a leg kick there.
Yeah.
Kane, stay within yourself here, kid. Come on.
Oof. He is early. 0-2.
Yeah, let's see what Campbell Shea can do here. If he can get out of this. Not giving up any more damage. Keep his team within reach at least. You know it's going to be tough with Matt Wright on the mound today.
Yeah. King calls time. Yeah, Campbell Shea is hitting around the mid-70s. Takes ball inside.
See here, he's a junior, it looks like.
And strike 3 looking.
Man, there you go. All right, so Decatur pushes across 3 in the bottom of the first. We'll be back in just a few with inning number 2. All right, we're coming back here in the top of the second inning. We got a guest with us, Mr. Brian Hudson, 2008 graduate of Stephen Decatur.
Yes, sir.
Right on, man. Legendary baseball player. I heard your name. We just met, but I've heard your name before for sure. So we'll talk a little bit more about what you got going on, man. This is Roman Holland coming up the bat. He's the designated hitter for Pocomoke today, hitting for the pitcher Campbell Shea.
Going inside there.
So Brian, you're not around here anymore, right?
No, sir. My wife and I, we moved to Gainesville, Florida here about, I guess, in 2013.
Yeah.
As soon as we graduated college at Catawba College there in Salisbury, North Carolina.
Yeah.
My wife went to grad school at UF, and we went there. She graduated from grad school and came back here for a couple years, and before you knew it, we missed Florida, and we've been down there ever since.
Nice.
So we enjoy it.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, we've got a beautiful baby girl on the way. She'll be here in
Congrats,
about 6
man.
weeks. So
awesome.
Excited to be a daddy.
Oh, man. My daughter's graduating this year. It's
awesome.
Seems like, everybody says it went real fast.
Oh, yeah.
Holland grounded out to what, first base? Was that first base?
Yeah, Steven made a nice play. Flipped it over to Matt.
And that's going to bring up number 5, Maxwell Guy. So what's the temperature in Florida today?
Oh, man, last time I looked was yesterday. I think it's 85 today.
Yeah.
And then we're heading back tomorrow morning. Wife's got to go back to work. I'm on spring break right now.
Nice.
Fortunately, I don't have to get back to work till Monday, but
Gotcha.
Next couple of days are good fishing weather, so we're going to get back, do that, and play a little golf before we got to get back to work.
That's living, man.
Yes, sir.
What kind of work are you doing?
I'm a PE teacher, elementary.
How are you?
Yes, sir.
Nice. All right, man. I teach music over here at the middle school.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's awesome sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you got your good days and bad days.
Right.
You know.
Ball up.
So who are some of the guys that you play with here at Decatur?
Oh, man. So Dominic Favazza, some games, some names that come to mind.
I remember that. Was he a pitcher?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I remember that.
He actually went on to pitch at St. Joe's University in Philadelphia.
Okay.
Paul Storatini, he was center fielder for us. One of the probably the best overall defensive or center fielder I ever played with. He's unbelievable. He graduated in 2009.
Okay.
And He lives in Wilmington, Delaware now, but he went on to play at Lynn University down there in Boca Raton.
Oh, okay.
Kyle Pruitt, he played second base here for us.
Yeah.
My freshman year here, we had Jordan Palmer, and he was unbelievable behind the plate. Billy Laird, who's still here, played first base.
I played in the softball league with Billy Laird, I think.
Yeah. And,
is he a left-handed hitter?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
I'll tell you, my time here, we had some good players. Bayside was unbelievable. And not only at Decatur, we had guys at Parkside, all the Ilian boys, Seth Ilian, Miles Ilian.
Yeah.
Still best friends of mine to this day.
Yeah, when I coached, I was coaching, that was probably my first year coaching at North Dorchester High. Was your senior year, I think. And
okay.
We scrimmaged Parkside with those Ilian boys. Not good.
Yeah,
Wasn't good for us.
We knew every single time we went down there.
Yeah.
And if they were on the field, you were getting every single thing they had.
And it's still that way. We've been talking a lot on the broadcast. Decatur's only loss this year is Parkside, and really just one bad inning. They gave up 8 runs, 1 inning, lost 8-6. They were up 5-0. They've had one bad inning all year.
That's how it is in those big games. It's always been that way against them. Bennett back in the day, Snow Hill. If you don't play all 21 outs of the game, it comes back to bite you.
Yeah. So Maxwell Guy went down on strikes, and we got Eli Brittingham coming up now. Eli's going to Warwick College to study welding.
There you go.
I would imagine he's probably doing that at Worcester Tech as well, right? Don't they all? If they offer that?
Pocomoke. They branched into Worcester Tech.
It's a little inter-county rivalry here. Brian, did you play with Owen Dennis? Do you know Owen Dennis?
No, sir. That name doesn't sound
I'm trying to
familiar.
think what year he was. I know Owen pretty well.
Ooh, and that ends the inning.
Yeah, strikeout again. So that's going to be the end of that's going to be the midway through the second innings. Decatur 3, Pocomoke nothing. All right, back here in the bottom of the second inning, Waylon Hobgood's coming up. He got hit by a pitch the first time. Eventually came around the score on the triple. Was it a triple by A.J. Cobb?
Oh, it was a double.
Double, all right.
Double, but ooh, where's that one going?
So we still got Brian Hudson with us. Brian, how many bombs you hit in high school?
Oh, man.
Can't count that high?
No, it ain't like that, trust me. It's more a memory loss thing, I think. No.
I never.
One thing's for sure, whenever I come back to a game, the wind's always blowing in the same direction, so that helped me out being the left-handed hitter.
Yeah,
So get it up in the wind and just hope for the best.
Yeah. The wind is always blowing at this field.
Unreal, man. It looks a little different now since I was here. Last time when I played here, it was all skin field. What it looks like now is unreal.
Yeah.
Done a great job.
No doubt, yeah. The grass is cut.
Oh, yeah.
Super nicely.
Oh, yeah.
Got a big circle around home plate here and the lines in the outfield. It looks great.
mass infield ground balls in practice on dirt infield. We didn't look forward to that every day.
Oh,
but
no.
I like to think it got us a little bit better.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, Billy Laird, I played in the softball league with that guy, man.
Yeah, he could swing it.
Oh, my gosh, you did not want to be the first baseman.
No,
I mean, just cranking shots down the
I
line.
never played softball, but I would imagine you want to be in the grass instead of the dirt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, when he wasn't hitting home runs, he was hitting screamers down the first base line,
Right,
man.
right.
He was good enough that he would just toy with people.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know?
man. Our freshman year, him and Jordan Palmer in the lineup.
Mhm.
Amazing behind the plate. I'd never pitched before and got thrown in freshman year.
Oh, nice.
Tell you, Jordan helped me out a lot. Just being that big brother figure there behind the plate. Whatever he puts down, I throw. I don't know anything else.
Right, right. Yeah. Waylon, I think, might be my favorite player on the team right now. He just he's scrappy, man. I like that from a leadoff guy. He's going to get one out of here soon. He's always got stuff on Twitter of him hitting off the tee. And they come out. They were here on Sunday, I think, yesterday. No practice. Several of the guys came out here and hit. And
that's what it takes, man.
yeah, they're putting in the work for sure.
The best times just sometimes when you come out here with the guys, no coaches, and get everything done. That's how you kind of build that bond a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's his.
Takes another one.
It's another hit by pitch.
Wow. Steal second and then steal third.
Yeah, yeah. Rub some dirt on it. Keeps getting hit in a good spot. You know, that kind of fatty part behind your shoulder.
Doesn't hurt as a breaking ball either.
Yeah, right. Are you doing anything in baseball now, Brian?
Yeah, so I've been teaching for 6 years now, and I coached high school baseball for basically ever since I graduated college. And what do we got here?
Yeah, we've got an error on third.
Yeah, error on third. Gets AJ. And
so I stopped coaching high school baseball in 2021 just due to a different school change. I was doing coaching ESE down there as a support facilitator, and then was fortunate to get a PE position in elementary. And unfortunately, it took me to a different school, the school I was at down there, North Marion High School in Ocala, Florida.
Oh, okay.
I loved it there, but couldn't really pass up having a PE position. And but unfortunately, like I said, took me away from coaching high school, but luckily enough to be able to do the travel ball scene a little bit down there with Power Baseball. Baseball out of Orlando. And I'm still doing some side lesson stuff, and it's nice being one-on-one with the kids and getting to know them and everything. But doing the travel ball thing, you still get to be with that team atmosphere and get to travel around basically Florida, Georgia, Louisiana every once in a while. But it's good. Maybe eventually get back in the high school scene, but for now, with baby on the way, I don't know how long that's going to happen.
That's kind of what did it for me, man. You know, I played at Cambridge. That's where I went to school.
Okay.
Never played in college because music was my thing.
Right.
But I was a catcher as well, and good defensively, no offense. But I don't even know where I was going with that story. Oh, I do know where I was going. So I eventually ended up coaching the Dorchester County Legion baseball team, and then when I got my job teaching music at North Dorchester High School, started coaching. But my wife had a baby in 2005, and that's tough.
Oh,
where'd that get him?
In the helmet.
Right.
Wow. Yeah, it's tough to dedicate yourself to a program and all the things that it requires.
Every single high school baseball coach, every single one of them, until you've actually done it, you have no idea how much time they put in.
Yeah.
So.
And just silly stuff. It's not even baseball stuff some of the time. You know, it's uniforms and checking eligibility.
The game's the easy part.
Yeah.
The game's the easy part.
Dealing with parents.
The game's the easy part, and then obviously I think the thing I miss the most as far as the high school thing is just the practices. Just the practices and developing the players.
Right.
And that's kind of doing the travel ball stuff. We practice every once in a while. But that's kind of why I stay in the lesson scene a little bit. Get that small dose of it a little bit, help it every once in a while, just help one or two kids out at a time, and do anything you can.
That's why I like doing this. It keeps me around the game, but it doesn't require all my time. When the game's over, I go home and that's it.
Right. Yes, sir.
So bases loaded here for Decatur. Nobody out yet. Lucas Lauren, cleanup man, up.
So Coach Farrow actually coached me my sophomore, junior, and senior year.
Oh, okay.
So Tom Seitz, who's I believe a principal.
He's a principal now, yeah.
now. So he was a coach freshman year. So
Nice.
I was fortunate to have some pretty good coaches
Yeah.
while I was here.
As he walks another.
It's going to bring in Hobgood and bring up Owen, who went yard once already today, deep to left center field. So see what Owen can do here.
Ducking out of the way of that one.
Yeah, man.
He wants to hit.
I like how he got his bat out of the way, though. You know, like
Yeah.
seen so many times where a guy ducks like that and doesn't pull their bat down, and it's a foul ball.
Yep.
Hits the bat.
Even worse when they hit it in play.
Yeah, right. That happens too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice block there by the catcher, Eli Scott. Is it 2-0? Oh, he might get something good here.
Yeah. It's a good chance he's swinging at this no matter where it is.
Oh,
boy.
That was there.
that was as he watches that.
Nowhere to put him.
And he walks his second batter in a row.
That's going to bring in Cobb. Campbell Shea's looking at the bench, and here comes the coach. So
Yep, here he comes.
looks like this may be a switch. We'll see.
Still no outs on the inning.
Yeah, we'll be back in a few. It's 5-0 Decatur here in the bottom of the second inning. See you in a bit. All right, coming back now in the bottom of the second inning, Decatur 5-0. Nobody out yet. Bases loaded. Foster Smith coming up. The new pitcher is Jason Ring, an 11th grader for Pocomoke. And we're still here with Brian Hudson, former 2008 graduate.
Yes, sir.
Of Stephen Decatur. And then Catawba, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
2012.
Teaching school. How do you like that gig?
Can't beat it, man.
Can't really?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's I had no idea, you know, being in high school. I had an idea a little bit, but you know, just like everybody else, wanted to play professional baseball. And there, after a couple years, you know, realized that a couple people here who were really good to me teacher-wise. I was like, you know what, I want to be a teacher, and it really helps you stay in the game of baseball. So what better way, you know?
Yep.
Instead of working until 5 or 6, get off work at 3 o'clock, then do what you love in baseball.
Summer's off too.
Can't beat it.
Yeah. I've taught all 3. The only grade I haven't taught is 6th grade. And I taught elementary music for 3 years in Cambridge. And the 3rd year they gave me pre-K and kindergarten.
Oh yeah.
And that was the end of my elementary school teaching career.
It's a tough play.
That is a tough. You know, when that pop up behind the plate, that's going to come back towards the catcher anyway. And then with this wind blowing,
it's not easy.
Yeah, I mean you can hear it. I'm sure you can hear it on the boom mic.
Yeah, it's
We might have to. I don't know. It's all I can hear. So Foster Smith gets new life.
takes that one inside.
Phew.
Full count.
Was it full count?
Was it?
Yeah,
I said before.
Our stats say full count, but
now it's full count.
Now it's full count. Yeah, it looks like only strikes are working on the on the scoreboard out and left.
Oh.
Okay. So Smith goes down on strikes. It is the MPSSAA, Maryland Public Secondary Schools Athletic Association Umpire Appreciation Week. Don't ask me how I know that.
It's impressive.
But it is. So we thank these guys. It's a thankless job, but thanks to them for coming out and doing this. They get paid, but they don't get paid a whole lot. And sometimes they suffer abuse, you know.
No doubt.
Sometimes we've given them abuse. I forget what I'm doing sometimes. I'm like, come on up, man, you know. But thankfully we had these guys. Stephen Wade at the plate right now.
That one looked like a strike to me.
Yeah, the last one was a strike.
Yeah, that was that looked like that was belt line.
Look, here we are talking about the umpires.
Calls that one.
Yeah.
I think maybe he might have been giving one back from the last guy.
Could be, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So, Brian, do you guys go back, when you go back after summer, when do you guys start down in Florida?
So we'll start back. Teacher work week usually the first week of August.
Oh, so you're early.
And, yes, sir. And then I want to say the first day of school of 2023-24 year will be August 7th.
Oh, wow.
Our last day of school this year is May.
Oh, man.
Late May.
So you're right at the end now.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, right when I get back, I've got a countdown, that's for sure.
Oh,
ready
yeah.
for summer.
Look, I'm not saying that teachers do that, but I'm not saying that we don't. I may know that there are 6 Mondays left in our school year.
It's all right. It'll ask for a little downtime.
Yeah, not that we're counting. 39 days, I think.
Oh, Steven
okay.
puts that one.
Wind's got it.
Yeah, he's struggling out there.
That's
It's going to be a ground rule double.
Yeah. Hold him up. Hold him up. Owen doesn't want to stop. Yeah, Steven got all of that one. It's the deepest part of the ballpark, but I was talking to Owen Canair's father, Ron, who does all the stats and some of the production for us, and he was saying it was only like 360-something out to center field.
Really?
He said they measured it with one of those little, I don't know what those little things are.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little wheel.
Yeah.
It was only 360-something. I thought it was deeper than that.
You know what the corners are?
Real short.
Yeah.
Just over 300, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to make you feel bad about your home runs or anything.
Hey,
look,
they got real fence now.
You can't control.
Back when I was here, they had those snow fences.
Did they?
Moving them,
Yeah.
moving
They
them out.
just got these in. When I was a freshman, they had them.
They've had them 2 years now.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow.
So Ryder Swanson up.
Oh, is that going to get? That's going to go foul, I think.
Pulled down the left field line. That's the blind spot in our broadcast, down that left field line. That ball went foul.
It's always fun hitting that Stephen Decatur.
You got a little bit of a black monster out there in left field, don't we? About a 20-foot high fence.
That's pretty cool. He did.
Yeah, that was.
It's been there.
Probably protecting softball girls,
Yeah.
you know.
Some guys didn't care too much. They hit it over it quite a bit.
Yeah.
We had to yell for a lot.
Yeah.
Looks like this one's going to be tagged.
Score another one.
Little sack fly.
Yeah. That makes it 8-0 Decatur. So 2 outs. That brings up Caden Shockley, center fielder.
This is where we were last inning.
Decatur's won their last 3, 25-0 over Nandoa, 13-1 over Snow Hill, and 10-0 over Y-High. And they're up 8-0 now. I can't add. That's a lot of runs to not a lot of runs.
Pretty good run differential there.
Yeah.
Oof.
Takes a little pressure off the pitchers, huh?
Yeah, right. Had a perfect game last time out, Brooks Kendall.
Wow.
Yeah, against Y-High on Friday. It was something ridiculous. He threw 52 pitches and 40 of them were strikes or something like that. It was 10-run rule in the 5th inning, but he was really on.
Yeah. Oof. Caden looking to hit. Can't hit that one.
No.
Crazy seeing all these kids now playing in high school. And I don't come home too often, especially in spring, coaching ball and whatnot. But last time I see all these guys play, they were 10, 11 years old in youth ball.
Yeah, yeah. Caden's a good football player, too. Was he a 2-year starter on the football team?
Yeah, he played behind Zymir Handy, who went to Frostburg. And he came in and started this year for us.
Gotcha.
Yeah. He had a really good game against Snow Hill as he gets a hit there.
Caden did?
Yeah, he ran for 3 touchdowns, I think.
Gotcha. Yeah, he's one of the he's been on varsity all 3 years, right?
Yeah, he was a freshman. Yeah, he's been
one of those kids that feels like he's been around forever.
Yeah, varsity freshman here, playing baseball and for football. Yeah,
It's not easy.
Waylon Hobgood up now for the 3rd time. Been hit by a pitch twice.
He's looking to hit the pitch this time.
Right.
As Caden goes, a throw down. He's going to get there.
That's gonna
and
go.
some more, maybe.
Yeah.
And that's what he's going to do.
You got 2 outs, right?
Yeah, 2 outs, yeah. That's what I was talking about the Nandua game. It's 4-0 in the 4th inning, and then Decatur scored 21 runs in the bottom of the 4th.
That's rough.
2 outs, felt like for a half hour. Just couldn't get that 3rd out.
Oh.
So you said they're 8-1, 9-1.
9-1, yeah.
Only lost to Parkside.
Yeah. And really, like I said, it's just that one bad inning.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they would have won. They scored 6 runs. They gave up 8 in the one inning, and lost 8-6. So excited to see that rematch.
Oh yeah.
Coming up at Parkside. I'm not exactly sure when, but
It's always a good one.
yeah. Parkside, Bennett, Decatur in the South this year seem to be the top teams. Oh, Parkside and Bennett are playing right now. Okay.
That'll be a good game.
Yeah. Decatur beat Bennett 6-0. I think McLaughlin pitched, and McLaughlin's throwing up to 93 miles an hour now. So that's going to be tough for anybody to overcome. So next time we'll see if McLaughlin's not on the mound. Might get a little better idea of who's who in that game.
Where's that one going?
Down the left field. And that's caught for out number 3. So, well, Brian, thanks for coming, man.
I appreciate
yeah,
you
it's
guys
great
having me on.
to
Yes,
meet
sir.
you, man.
Yes,
Good
sir.
luck and with the baby girl. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, we're fired up.
Good luck. It's a ride.
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready as we can be. But again, thanks for y'all for having me on.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right, Decatur 9-0 in the bottom of the 3rd, or at the end of 3. We'll be back. All right, we're back here in the top of the 3rd. 9-0 Decatur leads. Matt Wright still on the mound. Number 16 coming up, Kyle Logan. Kyle's going into the U.S. Coast Guard next year. Or maybe sometimes those kids leave as soon as school is over.
Yeah.
So we certainly thank Kyle for his service in the very near future. So Jake going to Eastern University?
Yes.
Yeah, where is that?
It's around like 25 minutes outside of Philadelphia.
Okay, nice. You playing football?
Yes, I will be playing football.
That's awesome. Offensive line?
No, I'll be playing defensive line, outside linebacker.
Oh, okay, nice, man. So you were hurt a lot of this year, though, right? A lot of your senior year.
Had my broken arm.
Yeah. Oh man, you guys can't see the scar there.
Yeah, 2 surgeries.
Oh man.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
I was actually out there on that field over there behind the baseball field.
Gotcha.
And I planted, fell on it, and it snapped in half, both bones.
Man.
Yeah.
Can we get a shot of that? Dave, can we get a shot of that scar? Hold it up there. All right, we'll get it in a second. Matt Wright struck out the first guy, Kyle Logan. We're going to try to get a shot of this scar here, the Jake Mongelli 2 surgery scar. Oh, yeah.
There it is,
There it is, yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah.
It's easy for me to say, right? So number 3, Tony Martin up for the second time. So how'd you land at Eastern?
It was just kind of like, I felt like it was the right fit for me. I had my degree I wanted, and
yeah, which is
accounting.
Oh, nice, man.
Accounting. And then it's not too far, but not too close.
Yeah.
It's hour or 2 hours and like 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
A couple of my teammates are going there.
Yeah.
Xavier Manuel and
I saw that.
And DeMarte Purnell.
DeMarte, yeah, I saw that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys had a great season, man. It's been super exciting watching this football team the last couple of years, especially.
Yeah, they'll be even better next year.
I would say
Bryson.
Yeah.
Bryson's going to Vanderbilt now. As he drops a base hit. Oh, he's going to get 2.
Yeah, that thing took a weird hop.
Yeah, that was looked like it landed on something.
Yeah, right. Almost like it hit a rock or something. Must have had some crazy spin on it. Hit the ground and bounced off toward the right field line. He's in for 2. So yeah, I'm looking forward to next fall. There's been talk that myself and Tyler Riley may be calling some games in the fall, which would be super fun.
Yeah, that'll be
It's really, the Friday nights here have really just turned into an incredible experience.
They've been packing out the stadium.
Yeah. My man Jake Coleman got the program rolling.
Yeah, they're ready to dominate next year.
So this is Aiden Clayton. He struck out his first time up. I think it was a high curveball that got him, or a high slider maybe.
You're awesome, Aiden. Let's go.
Thinking about advancing at second, but he thinks not.
That ball didn't scoot too far away.
Yeah.
So is Eastern, is that Division 3?
It's D3,
D3,
yes.
Gotcha. You guys don't play Salisbury, do you?
No, they don't. We play Stevenson, though.
Oh, okay.
Which is in Maryland. Oh. He takes 3.
Man, that was a nice block by Ryder there, getting his feet out, getting square to it. It just took a crazy hop. That curveball in the dirt bounced high, hit him in the face mask, and looked like it might have hit the umpire in there too. I'm not sure. But Pocomoke's got a little something happening here with 1 out. I don't want to root against our guys, but I like to see Aiden get a hit here. He's a good kid. He's one of these dudes, you'll see him one day and he'll have a full head of hair, and the next day he'll have his head shaved and dyed, checkerboard. He's a wild dude.
Oh.
Yeah, got him on that breaking ball again.
Got him. Yeah. Up now is Eli.
Yeah, Eli Scott, catcher. So DeMarte, is he going to be? He's defensive line too, right?
He'll play defensive line, offensive line. Yeah.
And is Avian too?
Zave is he's a great athlete, so he might have to. He might be playing linebacker for them.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's kind of like was a hybrid offensive lineman.
He could play anything almost. He was a D end and a wide receiver for us.
Yeah, right. I just remember that fumble he scooped on the goal line and ran it back for a touchdown.
Yeah, I remember he ripped the one fumble. It was Pocomoke scores their first run.
Yeah,
he ripped one fumble in our last game against Milford Mill. He like ripped it out of the kid's hands.
Yeah.
It was.
So that's a wild pitch. It scores a run.
Yeah.
You got the 2 catchers up there talking about it right now. The breaking ball again and just took that crazy bounce. So we're supposed to have Bryson Coleman coming on with us today. I don't know if he's here. Is he here? Have you seen him? I don't know.
I have not. No.
See if we can snag him. Vanderbilt commit this weekend. He committed. Oof.
Power 5, SEC.
Yeah, that's pretty great stuff. It's going to be fun in the fall to watch Luke Margot down at Duke.
Yeah.
And then the next fall, we'll have Bryson at Vanderbilt. And that'll be great.
Yeah.
So Eli Scott strikes out. That's out number 3, but Pocomoke pushes across the run here in the top of the 3rd. We'll come back in a minute. All right, Decatur coming up now in the bottom of the 3rd. It's 9-1. And A.J. Cobb is leading off.
AJ's had a good game so far.
Yeah.
That big double.
I was going to say he stroked one in the gap there, driving the first run of the game. And then later scored one.
Jason Ring is throwing around mid-60s right now.
Okay. He's got this delivery where he kind of hides the ball for a long time.
Yeah.
comes out of nowhere. Kind of short arms it. Decatur's having a little bit of trouble picking it up, seems like. It's unorthodox. Kind of falls off to the side of the mound.
Yeah. Another ball up. Here's the pitch. Oof.
Yeah.
Did not look like a ball. But
We will take it. So leadoff walk, A.J. Cobb goes down to first base, and Gus Kroll comes up. Gus does not have an official at bat today. He got hit, right? Didn't he get hit in the head?
yeah, he got hit in the head, one of them.
And
Got
then
walked another.
He
Yeah.
walked, yeah. He scored twice so far. Did Gus play football?
He played his freshman year, but not for varsity, just JV. As AJ steals second.
Yeah. Tough play there. It was a foul tip off the bat of Kroll into the catcher's mitt, and near impossible to get a good throw. The ball was inside. He ended up kind of behind Gus. Had to throw over him almost.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there, but it looks like the catcher was frustrated with the pitcher. And now he's telling Gus Kroll about it. I like it. He probably wanted him to do something, maybe try to pick off move, hold the runner, or slide step or something. Looked like Gus was trying to put that one into the softball field there.
Another ball up. Pops that one up. That's going to be a tough play in this win, though. He's tagging. And he is there with ease.
Yeah. Looked like Gus was trying to go right side with it. It was a good play with a guy on second base and nobody out. And one way or another, he gets that runner over to third. So now, you know, that opens up a myriad of possibilities here. A sac fly scores him. A pass ball scores him. Ground ball to the infield might score him.
Mm-hmm.
So Lucas Loring is up. What's he, 0 for 1 today with a walk and a run score, it looks like, and an RBI?
Yeah, I think so.
So that would be his 16th RBI on the year, if I'm not mistaken, right? Did they walk in a run? I don't remember. Takes that one low and in for a strike. It was a good idea for him to leave it there. Would have just either pulled it foul or grounded out, probably.
That's going to drive in a run. He beats it out.
Oh, man. Got some wheels, too. So that makes it 10-1 now. Decatur gets that run back that they gave up last inning. And Owen Kinnear comes up. Owen, 1 for 1 with a home run and a walk. Hit a 3-run bomb to deep left field. And walked his last time up. Came around to score.
You step off, check the runner.
Yeah, they're going to have to do something to give him some looks over there. Looked like Lucas, I didn't know he was that fast, man.
Yeah, he beat that out. Looked like a routine out.
Yeah, he doesn't have an aggressive lead yet. But they do check him. I think that's probably what the catcher was telling the pitcher earlier. You need to give him a look over there. Okay. So you can hear the music in the background. You got a lacrosse game going on over at the football stadium. Taking on Easton today. I guess JV game must be over and varsity must be warming up.
Oof. Play by the first baseman. Keep that. As he runs, and he is also going to swipe second. Take strike 2.
One out right now, lowering on second. Just a little low. What'd you say? He's coming in the mid to high 60s. Is that where he's?
Yeah, it was like 66, 67.
Yeah. That one looked like it had a little extra juice on it.
That makes the count 3-2. Full count.
Oh.
Strike 3.
Gave him that high cheese, man. Owen chased it. That probably was ball 4. But he's got home runs on the mind right now, man. Already got 1 today. That's 3 in the last 4 games, I think. I'm not sure, but here's Foster Smith. And this kid Jason Ring's doing a nice job. He's holding Decatur down.
Yeah.
Ball looks heavy when he throws. It just looks like it. Just looks heavy to me. I don't even know how to explain that or what that really means. It looks like if you hit it, it's not going to go far.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
He came in, I think it was 8-0, right? I'm not totally sure, but they've only added 2 since then.
Yeah. Came in on bases loaded, too.
Yeah. What year is Foster?
Oh, he's a junior.
He's a junior.
Yes. Only sophomore on this team is Nate Berzonski.
Yeah, I had Nate in class a couple years ago. He's a big kid.
Yeah.
It was that weird time, that the year after COVID when we started out all virtual, and then they started letting, they let 10% of the kids back and 25% and then 50 and then everybody. And I didn't even get to meet Nate really until it was probably February or March. So I didn't have him very long, but he's a big boy. So full count to Foster.
That's going to go foul.
Out of play, I thought. Well, the first baseman might climb the fence there.
He wanted that one.
And the wind is whipping. It's going to be a tough play right here. And that falls just fair.
Wow.
lowering scores.
Steven up.
Yeah, so 11-1 Decatur now. In the bottom of the third, Stephen Wade coming to the plate. Last time, Stephen took one deep to center. Decatur 11 runs on 5 hits now, I guess it would be. They would call that one a hit. 1 error. A lot of walks. Yeah, they're just updated. Pocomoke 1 run, 1 hit, 4 errors so far. So walks have been the story here.
Steven takes the first strike up high. Another ball up. Pitch. Makes the count full. Means runners will probably be on the move here.
Yeah.
And Steven puts the ball right back where he put it before, but a little bit shorter.
Yeah, not quite as deep. And that ball's caught. But Decatur pushes 2 across. It's 11-1 now after 4 innings, or after 3 innings. We'll be back in just a bit. All right, we're coming back here. Top of the 4th inning, Decatur's made a ton of changes in the field. Berzonski is now playing first base. Nate Berzonski, we talked about him last inning. It looks like Brooks Kendall's playing shortstop. Alex Navarro's playing third. Brogan Eastlak's in right.
Can't tell who's in center.
I can't either.
Left is Riley.
Riley Calloway on the
Yes.
left. All right. And coming up for Pocomoke, number 8, Cooper Hooks. Matt Wright still on the mound. throwing pretty good today. Through 3 innings, only 1 hit, 1 run unearned, 2 walks and 7 Ks. So far he's thrown 58 pitches, 35 strikes. I don't know, he's the number 2, 3 starter. I don't know. I guess McLaughlin would be number 1,
yeah,
right?
Ryan's going to be the ace, but.
And Gus is up there.
Yeah, Gus is up there. Matt's up there, man. He pitches.
Yeah.
Just,
he strikes out hooks. So we got a final from the softball team, 20-0 victory over Pocomoke today. That's 10 wins in a row for Decatur softball. Team's rolling. Number 2, Ethan Scott coming up now. 2 guys right in a row going to Salisbury University. Hooks and Ethan Scott next year.
Oof. Got him to swing at that one.
Yeah, man. Not sure what pitch that was. It was a change up maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
We're supposed to have Bryson Coleman on today for a quick interview. We're going to try to snag him before Delmarva Sports Network did. But he hurt himself during basketball season, hurt his hand. And I guess was having his cast removed today. It took a little longer than they thought. And so Bryson's not going to be with us today. But congratulations to him on his commitment to Vanderbilt University. Just a really cool thing great school down there in Nashville.
Yeah.
He's a boss, Brogan. Not Brogan. Bryson is.
Yeah. Right.
I'm thinking Brogan made the catch out there in right field. And right field is where Bryson started last year on the baseball team, but no baseball for him this year. And I wonder if he won't be on the Luke Murgott plan. Will he graduate early and head to Vandy in the for the spring semester? I don't know.
Don't know.
Roman Holland up to bat now, the designated hitter.
As Matt Wright puts him away to end the inning.
End of the inning. Decatur 11, Pocomoke 1. All right, we're back here in the bottom of the 4th inning. It looks like we're going to have more changes.
Devlin Deem is up now.
Yeah, Devlin Deem. Devlin always been tall. I asked him before the game today, how tall are you actually? And he is 6'4" at this point. He's only a junior. Wonder if he'll stay in the game and catch. I don't know whose spot. Is he hitting it? Is this Ryder Swanson's spot? I'm not sure. Yes, it is because Stephen Wade flew out, right?
Yes.
So he'll probably stay in the game and catch next inning.
He takes that one.
Decatur's last 3 games, all 10-run rule games, and this one will be 2 if Pocomoke can't push across a run in the top of the next inning. Devlin on the year is batting .750. He's 3 for 4.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, he can't do a whole lot better than that.
Might be the best on the team.
Yeah, he's tops coming into today. Only 4 times up at the plate, but 3 hits in those 4 at bats. But
looks like he's going to bat 600 now.
This time, yeah. It's the announcer's jinx, man.
Yeah.
I do it all the time. I ruined a no-hitter earlier in the year for Ryan McLaughlin by stating on the air that that he indeed was on pace for a no-hitter, had a no-hitter going, and of course immediately gives up a hit. But Cole Kohut coming up to the plate now, batting for Caden Shockley.
Oh, that's who was in center field then.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. Cole had a nice game a while back. I forget who it was against, but he was 2 for 3. Had a double, maybe had a couple doubles. I can't remember. But he's in there at what, 385?
It's not too bad.
Yeah, 13 plate appearances, 5 hits, couple doubles, like I said.
He's out there.
Nice play by the shortstop, and Jason Ring continues to hold Decatur down a little bit. That's going to bring up Brogan Eastlack. Brogan, 4-star kicking recruit, right? Junior? Yeah. And every time he comes in the game, we start talking about I talk about how I love watching this guy on kickoffs, man, because
he's great.
Yeah, he doesn't just sit there and like play the safety position, and kind of sit back and wait in case somebody breaks. He's going head hunt.
He wants to hit. Yeah.
He does. I'll never forget the game against Patuxent. Was it or not? Potomac.
Yeah.
And fake extra point. And
oh yeah, that
Brogan
was great.
Brogan got the pitch and he just got blown up. But he scored, man. He got blown up on the sideline, but he scored.
Yeah, he was looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm sure he was.
Practiced it all week.
Really good soccer player as well.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah, that Potomac game, what a game that was.
Yeah, it was.
You guys, real eye opener. Anytime we go across the bridge and play people, there's always,
put that down though. Oh.
There's always that thought, that
he kind of punched that thing over there.
Yeah, he did.
That was
But anytime we go over there, there's always, we just don't get a lot of credit over on the shore for being strong.
Yeah, I don't know if that'll be a thing anymore.
Yeah, exactly. For being as strong as the Western Shore teams, but man,
we gave that academy the best game of their season.
Well, you went in there and you got Potomac big time. What was that, 40-something to 7?
Yeah, it was
not even
they
close.
They had the best defense, and we put more.
They
points
had only given up like 12 points all year, or something crazy.
They tripled their combined points.
Yeah. And then gave Milford Mill all they could handle, man. I mean, really, that was just a matter of.
It was a good game.
Yeah,
it came down to
the clock ran out. You just ran out of time. So we'll see if Decatur can make it off the shore in baseball this year.
Yeah. Especially get Ryan back, might be a force to be reckoned with.
Exactly. Yeah, they're doing all this without Ryan McLaughlin, really.
It's another tough play.
There you go. All right, so they hold them. The end of 4, it's 11-1. Pocomoke will be coming up. See if they can push across the run and keep this game going. We'll be back. All right, we are back here in the top of the 5th inning. We got a new pitcher, Foster Smith on the mound. Brandon Nadeau, freshman, comes in to play second base. Devlin Deem stays in behind the plate. Everybody else is the same, I think. So Foster, this is my first time seeing him pitch this year live. And he's getting it up there pretty good. You know, we were just talking during the break about how Decatur has just an embarrassment of riches on the mound.
The freshman makes the first out.
Brandon Nadeau.
Looks like they have someone up there new hitting. Blake Wallace.
Yeah, freshman.
Another freshman. They got a lot of freshmen on this team.
They do. It's good. Ground ball to first, and Berzonski puts it away easy for the second out here, and it's all going to come down now to number 20, freshman Austin Brittingham.
It's a big freshman.
So I wonder, there's Eli Brittingham. I wonder if they're related. Eli Brittingham and this guy related? Brothers? No, okay, not related. I've got some Pocomoke fans right next to me today who are giving me all the hot scoop. Thank you for that. Is that 2 strikes or is that first pitch? Not sure either. Good Lord.
Oh, and that's going to end the game.
Yeah, that did it.
It was a great game by Decatur.
Yeah. 11-1 is going to be your final here. 10-run rule at the midway point of the 5th inning, and we're gonna grab Owen Canera for the post-game interview. Owen had a home run today, 3-run bomb over the left field fence, his 4th home run of the year, and we're gonna snag him. We'll be right back with the post-game interview. All right, we got that Jimmy Charles going. It's a Maryland thing in the background. We're going to try and snag Owen Kinnair for a post-game interview. Owen 1 for 2 today, I think, with a 3-run home run over the left field fence. He also walked and scored twice. When you look at today's stats, Matt Wright, the winning pitcher today, went 4 innings, only gave up 1 hit. 1 run, but it was unearned. 2 walks, 9 strikeouts. Matt threw 67 pitches, 41 for strikes. Foster Smith came in the last inning, only threw 5 pitches, and shut Pocomoke down to end the game. At the plate today, Waylon Hopgood hit by a pitch twice, scored 2 runs. Brogan Eastlack came in for him, walked and had an RBI. AJ Cobb, 1 for 2, 2 runs, scored, and an RBI double in the first inning. Gus Kroll, 0 for 1 today, scored 2 runs, walked. Lucas Loring, 1 for 2, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs and a walk for him. Beat out an infield single. Owen Kinnair, like we mentioned, Owen was 1 for 2 today, 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs on that shot to deep left center field. Foster Smith 1 for 2 today with an RBI and a walk. Stephen Wade had an RBI double to deep center field today. He also scored a run. Drove in 2 with his double. Pocomoke, the story was walks. Total of 8 walks from their pitchers today. Only 4 strikeouts. Campbell Shea takes the loss. Jason Ring came in and pitched 3 innings and did pretty well. Only gave up 3 hits, 3 runs, only 2 of which were earned. Walked 2 and struck out 3. So Owen's on his way over here. We're going to get him on the air. He'll be here in just 1 second. Try to get him on camera too. That's good for him, bad for me. All right, Owen's coming in here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. Owen Kinnair today, 1 for 2, 3-run bomb. Hold on, we got to get this camera right. So you don't need to see me. You need to focus on the handsome guy. There you go. Yeah.
There we go.
So Owen, you know, you've been hot lately. Tell us, anything changed or?
No, we're just like, I feel like I'm seeing the ball really good right now, and the whole team's getting hot right now.
Yeah.
And it shows.
Yeah.
It shows.
What's that? 3 home runs in the last 3 games for you?
I think so.
The last
yeah.
4?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Too many. Stop it. No, I'm just kidding. Going to goalie Beacom next year. Yeah.
Yes.
How'd you arrive at that decision?
It was just the perfect fit for me. You know, the baseball's really competitive up there. They play a lot of PSAC schools, and everything's just the perfect fit there for me.
Yeah, perfect. What pitch did you get to hit today?
So it was a fastball about middle out.
Yeah, and deposited. I couldn't. I don't know where it landed. Like, did it make it to the softball field?
I wasn't watching it.
You weren't.
I was running hard at first.
You know, no bat flip.
Nope. I was running hard.
So Owen's been a family friend for years now. Yesterday we were all on the beach. He was getting his senior pictures done, and saw one. Did you see your picture today on Facebook, on the Stephen Decatur Facebook?
I did.
That was
black
great.
and white. I like.
My wife didn't take that picture, but I'm full credit. I think we're gonna have to sell your pictures now because you're hitting all these home runs. But great game, man. Look, keep up the good stuff. When's your next game?
Wednesday. It's a big one. Queen Anne's.
Wednesday against Queen Anne's.
It'll be a big one, yeah.
Go up there?
Yes, we do.
All right, cool. Well, we're looking forward to it, man.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. All right, everybody. So that's going to do it from here. 11-1 Decatur takes Pocomoke. They moved to 10-1 on the year. Pocomoke falls to 3-8, I believe. Decatur, as you heard Owen say, will be back in action on Wednesday against Queen Anne's County. Thanks to Jake Mongelli for being with me today. We look forward to seeing him on the football field next year at Eastern University in Pennsylvania playing playing defensive line. So that'll do it for us. We'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in.